Space travel. It's possible to have adventures with games and the power of your own imagination. It was a hot summer morning in Mini Minya. It was so hot that Ollie, Kiwi, and Fufu gathered in the park but didn't feel like playing. Slide was too hot and Sandbox was even hotter. "Stop!" exclaimed Ollie. Kiwi answered, "We are already stopping, Ollie. Did you get a sunstroke?" Ollie went on excitedly. "I didn't mean that. I have an idea. I know what we should do today." Then he ran out of the park. Not understanding what was going on, his friends stared after him. After a while, Ollie came back with a box. "What is this box?" asked Fufu. Ollie said, "Today, this box will be our spaceship, and we are going to have a great adventure." Then he went on cheerfully, "Hop in." Kiwi remembered this game. They played before. That time, the box was a submarine, and they had discovered under the sea. Kiwi and Ollie decided to show the game to Fufu. They all entered the box and started to go around the park. They called everything around with a planet name and went on an exciting journey into the space. Passing by the sandbox, Kiwi started to explain excitedly. "This is the sun, the Earth's source of heat and light. It is located at the center of our solar system. All the planets revolve around the sun." Next, they were going to visit planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Just then, from a tree nearby, a cherry dropped onto their head. "Oh, this is a meteor shower!" exclaimed Kiwi. "Let's get away!" They went out of the park and came to Naga's garden. While going around in the streets, Fufu pointed to the garden filled with daisies and called, "Look, a constellation!" They walked among the daisies without crushing them. While they were playing, Naga was sitting in a chair in his garden, smiling and watching his friends play. Ollie wanted to include Naga in their game too, so he pointed out to Naga and said, "Look, an astronaut sitting on the moon." Naga looked at them and said, "Come closer, space adventurers. Let me tell you a bit about the space." He began to tell them about the planets. Mercury is the fastest planet, and it is the nearest one to the sun. Venus is very hot and revolves backwards. The planet we live on is Earth, and it looks blue from the space. Mars is the fourth planet nearest to the sun, and it's called Red Planet because of its color. Jupiter is so big that you can see it from very far. Saturn is known with the rings around it. Uranus has many satellites, like the moon of the Earth. Finally, Neptune is so cold that it's the coldest planet because it's very far from the sun. Ollie, Kiwi, and Fufu listened Naga with huge eyes. That day, these three friends learned brand new things. After that, they remembered Naga and the things they learned from him every time they looked at the sky.